Hey there again, folks. Welcome back to the Real Long Walk. And I don't know how I got to this island. I guess it must have swam. Or maybe it did swim. I was looking around, couldn't find my boat. So I guess maybe I did walk from that. I honestly can't remember. Anyway, let's make a boat for today's episode. Hopefully it will be the only boat I need. However, hopefully it doesn't. That's not saying I hope that it's endless oceans today. I would love something a little bit different than that. I'm about out of my iron axe. Iron axe. Don't know why I said that again. Hopefully everybody's having a good beginning of the week. Hopefully nobody's got. Hopefully people don't have the non-fun day Mondays. That was probably an expression that should never have been uttered from mortal lips, but I don't care. I say it. I ain't got no problem with that. I ain't got a problem saying much of anything, as you guys have probably noticed, to the horror. But anyway, yeah, hopefully everybody's having a good beginning of the week. This week is going to be a little bit light on the work for me, so I will probably be doing a live stream at some point. I don't know exactly when I will be doing such a thing, but we'll probably try to do a live stream. I don't know what I'm going to try to live stream. I guess I need to do kind of a horror game since it's October. Woo, October. So yeah, I do have a few games that might work for that. Since I've only got a one monitor setup, I would have to find games that I could play in windowed mode and then be able to shrink to the size to where I could have the chat up. I say chat or chat. It's really weird because chat is a name. You're the chat, and you get the chat up. Chat, I think is what I say. Sometimes do I like slur my speech sometimes? I'm a little paranoid about that. I think I do sometimes. I did have speech when I was in school. I had a lot of trouble saying words like pronouncing. Okay, exactly. Pronouncing what? Pronouncing like J's and just a bunch of whoa crap. That was a fortuitous sleep that I did there. Yeah, when I was in elementary school, probably in the first grade or so, I did have speech. I did have speech therapy. So I guess maybe, you know, that's the thing that still rears its head sometimes. I used to say, I do remember this somehow. I have a terrible memory, but I do remember some things. I would say Tartoon. You go watch some Tartoons. I like Woody Woodpecker. That's good. That's good Tartoon. Stuff like that. I guess I couldn't pronounce the car. So I don't know if I said like, yeah, I'm gonna go ride a car. Cause that would be kind of weird. Why would you be riding in an oily substance that is not healthy for anybody? What's another one? There's another one that I had trouble saying that I can't think of. But sometimes I do wonder if it kind of still affects me sometimes. Especially whenever I'm trying to talk fast or smoothly. As in a Let's Play video. You know, or, you know, at work even, you know, work in retail, so there's a lot of talking that goes on there, and oh boy, how I love it. Oh boy. So yeah, I do wonder about that. Hopefully it doesn't bother anybody. I don't figure it does, but hopefully I don't. See, my logic, you see, I think of it logically. If it does bother somebody, then folks do have the option to turn it off. But then I'm like, but I don't want to bother nobody. I don't know, just one of those weird things inside my brains. But I think it does affect it sometimes, especially maybe when I'm more sleepy, more tired, maybe more stressed out, that sort of thing. You know, my tongue just goes like, blah, 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 blah. Of course, now you guys are probably going to notice stuff now, and you're like, shook, I never noticed that. If you had never have brought it up, I may not have ever noticed that. Don't say that. Just don't. Nah, I mean, if you want to say, you can. Oh my gosh. If you want to say my parkour skills are crap, feel free to say that. But I am aware of such matters. Sometimes it's weird the things I just talk about randomly. I have a few things to talk, you know, I might have a thing or two that I'm like, yeah, I can talk about this, and I'm like, well, that won't fill up a half hour. Just talking about that, so I kind of just talk about random stuff sometimes, just whatever's on the top of my brain. And sometimes, yeah, it just do that for a while. This jungle is pretty crazy. I feel like Tarzan in this jungle. I'm going to assume that jungle temples do not exist, considering that desert temples don't exist at this point. Why would they let the jungles have fun and not the deserts? One thing I guess I can talk about is a big release that's happening today, or tomorrow. I'm not really sure which one it is. I haven't been in the biggest know about it. But Minecraft Story Mode is coming out. Ooh. For people's entertainment. It won't be for my entertainment, at least not yet. Oh, you can't put. Oh. Oh, well, crap. Okay. I can't put the bed there? There we go. I'm going to sleep underneath the leaves. Underneath the jungle canopy. Sounded like something went into my inventory there when I went to sleep, so I don't know what that was. Yeah, Minecraft Story Mode is going to be coming out either today or early tomorrow. And I've seen a handful of people talk about it on Twitter. Also, Tonic is planning on recording it as well, I do believe. He's definitely planning on playing it, so I think he's going to record it. Pretty sure he said he was going to record it. But yeah, so that'll be interesting. I'm not going to be playing it right off the bat. I will probably wait. Probably wait till either my finances, you know, get a little bit more equated, or I'm probably just gonna wait until the whole thing is out. All the episodes. I think it's episodic. Telltale game that isn't episodic, that don't exist, does it? So yeah, probably gonna wait until that happens. And I'm intrigued though. I am quite intrigued though. Curious what sort of a story they can come up with for the Minecraft world. I'm sure they will do a good job with it. The other Telltale games that I have played, I have quite enjoyed. I've talked about it. Played through The Walking Dead just here recently. Really enjoyed that. Played The Wolf Among Us. Really enjoyed that. I played some of the Sam & Max games. That's quite a ways back, and that isn't quite the style of them now. That's more of your clear-cut point and click. The Telltale games now aren't nearly as much point and click as your standard point and click game. They're more, I don't know how you describe it. More quick time event, for one thing. More quick time events in them, which isn't a bad thing, I don't think. They do them pretty good. Although that's something that I'm terrible at doing, though. Guess a sheep had killed one of them. Thank you, sheep. Ham on wool. Could use a little bit more. Oh yeah. Why not? I was looking at the iron rather than the wool. It's probably a bad thing to do. Yo, look at the iron. See how much iron I have to see how much wool I need. Because that works. Isn't a weird thing at all. So yeah, dang sheep made me lose my focus. How dare you sheep people. Ooh, I'm full now. Those sheep were very fruitful. They had a lot of hair on them. Ew. Very hairy sheep. So yeah, if you do want to know more about Minecraft Adventure Mode, well, go over to Bang Bang Gaming. I think Biz might be playing it too. I'm not absolutely sure, but I think Biz might be playing it as well. I know he has been interested in it, so it's very well possible he might be recording it. So Biz Rebellion 82 is another possible place you might want to stop by for that. And come back in about a year. I might play it then. Though then again, I don't know. One of the things I do like to do is, I do play a lot of random games, and I don't always record them. So one of the things it kind of helps me out with this series because it gives me stuff to talk about. Because we're walking to the edge of the Minecraft world. I kind of need things to talk about. Speaking of things to talk about, I'm playing Deponia again. It's a really weird game. Of course, point and click adventure games or maybe the things to do with it more than that specific game, but sometimes I'll really get into kind of a certain type of a game, and I'll really be enjoying it, and then I just kind of lose interest for a while, and then I'll get it back. Deponia is one of those, point and click adventure games are kind of like that. I started Let's Playing Deponia, and You know, I do really like the game. Whoa! How dare you? How did he even shoot me? He had shot me before I even landed. That's suspect. Minecraft is cheating. Seriously. Notch. But yeah. You know, I started recording it way back towards the beginning of the year, and it just wasn't meshing as a Let's Play. You know, there's some people who can make certain types of games fun, and I just don't think I was making that a fun Let's Play. And so yeah, I kind of quit it, but I did keep playing it some on my own. No, I played it before, but I got the complete edition in order to possibly Let's Play. So much for that plan. Yeah, so I did keep playing it for a while to, well, for one thing, get my money's worth. And, you know, I really enjoyed the game, so I was like, yeah, whatever. You know, second time through, why not? Why not play it? Hello, cows. You guys look very lonely here. Did a lot of illicit stuff. Okay. I will leave you two alone to do the things that you do. Sorry, I didn't mean to put that crafting table up your butt. Okay, they're really getting mad at me. They want me out. Okay, I'm going. Sheesh. Okay, guys. I'm out. Do whatever you do. Well. Okay, kids, turn your eyes. Oh, okay. He just walked past her. Okay, that distracted me. See, I kind of quit playing the game for a while. Played it for a while after I stopped recording it. Through about halfway through the first game of the trilogy, and picked it back up about 2 or 3 weeks ago, and I've been playing it since then. I've really been enjoying it again. The developer's commentary is really interesting. For one thing, that wasn't something I was able to listen to, you know, when I was recording it, because, well, spoilers in it. One thing, I've already played the game, so I don't have to worry about that. This time, that's a big tree. Big fat tree. Big wide tree. So that's something I don't have to worry about. So that is a part of it that I am enjoying. And if you guys think you might enjoy it, I would highly suggest you play Deponia. If you really like point-and-click adventure games, I highly suggest it. It's a hilarious game. I always want to say and hilarious game. That doesn't. It's not grammatically correct, Shook. It's a hilarious game. A game. It would be an enormously funny game, wouldn't it? Wait a second. How does grammar work? I was an English major at one point, so this is probably very bad. Would you say an incredibly hilarious game? Or would the "and" be going with game regardless? Like, would you say, when you say you would say an elephant. But would you say an huge elephant? No, you wouldn't say an huge elephant. Say a huge elephant. Okay, so the A does go with the word that's describing it. That comes right after it. Okay, English lesson done. Yes, a hilarious game. I said it correctly. I know how to speak words sometimes, despite that whole thing we talked about at the beginning of the episode. I guess I've kind of been off and on about it, but I think I will go ahead and play that point-and-click adventure game. That's about what I've decided on. There's kind of a spooky one that I was going to play for October after I got done with Frankenstein, Master of Death. I think I will go ahead and go with that plan. Yeah. So be looking forward to that pretty soon. Probably Thursday will be when the first episode of that goes up. By the way, did I say I was going to stream sometime this week? I can't remember. I think I did start to talk about it. Then I got sidetracked, like I do. I get sidetracked so easily. Speaking of this time, I got sidetracked. No, I'm not gonna do that. But it wouldn't surprise me if I did something like that. I'm sure I have at some point, probably. Should have just aimed for the water. Yeah, I'm gonna live stream sometime this week. Maybe I did say this. It's probably gonna be towards the end of the week. Probably some scary game. I did say this. Okay, never mind. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I'm so sorry, guys, for repeating myself. I'm pretty sure I just repeated myself. Yeah, I'm sure of it. Mostly sure. So yeah, be on the lookout for that. We're talking about a possibly scary game. Reminded me of that I had wanted to talk about it, and I didn't remember that I had. Seriously, what am I gonna do when I'm double my age now? What am I gonna do when I'm 60? I don't think I'll even know who I am. I'll be doing YouTube videos, and the nurses will have to upload them because I won't ever remember. I'll be doing Let's Play videos from the nursing home. It'll be me walking around in circles. Hopefully I don't ever bother anybody talking about like senility or Alzheimer's or anything like that. Hopefully I don't. Both of my grandmothers had Alzheimer's pretty bad. Just something you have to, deal with. I don't think either of them really knew me when they went to dying. So yeah, I do pretty much expect a very similar thing to happen to me, especially considering how terrible my memory is now. I mean, I mentioned that I'm adopted, but yeah, I think I fit in pretty well with that. I can't remember if my granddads had it or not. I think they were mostly still in their right mind when they passed. I don't think they were really affected by Alzheimer's. I'm sometimes worried that my mom is coming down with it. She does get kind of forgetful, but then again, I have no room to say otherwise, but considering my memory, but it is a bit of a concern that I have. I know that my grandmother, or mama, from my dad's side, Is that weird? I called my grandmother from my mother's side, Granny, and I called my grandmother from my dad's side, Mama. Granny and Granddaddy, and then Mama and Papa. Is that weird? Or is that kind of, is that normal? I don't know. But anyway, I know that my mama, she wandered off one time. I vaguely remember it. I was pretty young. One of the interesting things about being adopted, and my mom being a bit older than normal, is that my grandparents were equally older than normal. So I think my granny died when I was 15, so I didn't really get to enjoy a huge amount of time with grandparents. Oh, ow, ow! So I do have a hard time remembering stuff like that. But I'm pretty sure I do remember at one point that my mama she wandered off and forgot where she was. We found her, people found her. But that is something that I do think about some, probably more than I should. She seems, I don't think I have to worry about it quite yet from my mom. So yeah, wow, that kind of got into a weird spot, didn't it? Wow. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and end the episode here before we find any other strange topics to talk about, personal topics to talk about. So I do sincerely hope you guys enjoyed. How far was that? I wasn't even looking. 611,000. Not bad at all. So I do sincerely hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next episode. Farewell.